Hello, everyone, and welcome to True North, the podcast where we journey together toward self improvement and personal fulfillment. I'm Mauro, and today we are diving into a fundamental question: what are your core values? Understanding your true north is essential for navigating life's challenges and decisions. Before we get into the solutions, let's talk about the consequences of not having a clear hierarchy of values. Many of us feel lost, anxious, or indecisive because we lack that guiding framework. For those unfamiliar, Jordan Peterson is a clinical psychologist and best-selling author known for his insights on personal responsibility and meaning. In his book, 12 Rules for Life, a great book, really suggested, he states, if you don't stand your ground, then all that happens is people push you backward. Without a clear set of our values, we allow others to dictate our choice, leading to frustrations and helplessness. So, what are symptoms of lacking a clear hierarchy of values? Let's get straight to it. One, indecision. You find it hard to make choices and often feel overwhelmed by options. Two, lack of direction. You're wandering through life without a clear purpose, feeling like you're just going through the motions. Stress and anxiety. You feel stressed out because you're being pulled in multiple directions and nothing feels right. Dissatisfaction. Even when things seem okay, you experience a lingering sense of discontent. So you reach great goals and then you are, after a couple of minutes, still really not satisfied about the outcome. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step toward reclaiming your direction and, above all, peace of mind. The good news is that defining your core values can provide that clarity. Let's explore together some practical steps you can take to identify and establish your values, setting you on a path toward a more fulfilled and purposeful life. Step one, reflect on your past experiences. Start with deep reflection. You must find time to dedicate to this practice. Create a quiet environment, free from distractions, and ask yourself questions like, what achievements am I most proud of? And for instance, when have I felt most fulfilled? Make a list of these experiences and identify the values that were present. For instance, if you felt fulfilled when leading a community project, that might point to values like leadership and service. And just do it. Step two, identify your non-negotiables. So you need to determine your non-negotiables. A practical way to ensure a value is non-negotiable is to ask yourself, would I sacrifice this value for anything? How would I feel if this value was compromised? Again, Jordan Peterson emphasizes the need for personal responsibility, stating, you should be a good person, but you can't be a good person without being strong. So if a value such as integrity is truly non-negotiable, you'll realize you would rather face adversity than compromise on it. Step 3, prioritize your values. Once you have a list of potential core values, prioritize them. A simple method that I really suggest is the 3-2-1 prioritization technique. Pick your top 3 values. Which 3 values resonate most with you? So the answer to this question are basically your 3 most important values. Second point, narrow it down to 2. Of those 3, which 2 would you choose if you had to prioritize them? And then choose 1. Finally, from those 2, which value is the most important in guiding your life decisions? And repeat the exercise again and again until you will have your most important values well prioritized. Now that you have your prioritized values, craft a value statement. For instance, I commit to living a life of integrity, compassion, and lifelong learning. This statement serves as a reminder of what guides you and can help inform your decision moving forward. And write it down somewhere. Huh? Write it down in a place where you can see it every day. Create your value statement. It's really, really important. And then, of course, take action. It's time to align your actions with these values. So you can do whatever you want, but if you don't take action on the value statement, on your prioritization, it's equal to do nothing at all. So, for example, if family is one of your core values, make a plan to spend quality time with your loved ones. For instance, set aside Sunday afternoons for family activities. The more you actively live your values, the more clarity and fulfillment you'll find in your life. I can tell you from personal experience that identifying a clear hierarchy of values can be incredibly challenging, guys. There were times I struggled to pinpoint what truly mattered to me, often second guessing myself and feeling lost in the process. But once I did clarify my core values, instantly decision making became clearer. Instantly, I felt a profound sense of peace, knowing that my choices reflected who I truly am. Who I truly am. So remember, finding your true north is an ongoing journey. Your values might evolve and accept it. Okay? There's nothing wrong with it. And that's perfectly okay. The key is to remain open and reflective. I encourage all the men listening put these practical steps into action. Try reflecting on your experiences this week. Identify those non-negotiables and prioritize your values. It might be challenging, of course it will, but the clarity and fulfillment that come from knowing your true north are absolutely worth it. If you found this episode helpful, I encourage you to leave a review on your podcast platform or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us grow and reach more people on their journey to self-improvement. Thank you for joining me on this episode of True North. Until next time, keep striving to find your true north.